I want to tell you about what I read in April. So I did read 5 books and 1 fanfic last month, and honestly, it was such a good reading month. So let's go through them all. The first book I read was The Eyes of Gaza by Plastia Alakad, and this was an arc that received via NetGalley. This is a non-fiction book about a young journalist's experience living in Gaza in October 2023. This was a tough read, but such an important one. It really focuses on the human experience, so Plastia's inner thoughts and feelings as she goes through such a horrific and traumatic event. This is definitely a book that I think everyone should read. I then read The Crimson Moth by Kristen Ciccarelli, and I am late to the party on this one. This is a YA romantasy about a witch and a witch hunter, and I absolutely loved it. This is a book that gets a lot of hype here on Book Talk, but it definitely deserves that hype. I thought it was really well written and well paced. The plot was super intriguing, and I was constantly trying to guess where the story was going to go next. Sometimes successfully, sometimes definitely not so. And it surprised me just how much I love the Regency vibes, as I've never been interested in historical romance. I am so glad I read this one. I rated it 5 stars. After that, I moved straight on to The Rebel Witch by Kristen Ciccarelli, which is the final book in the duology, and this was an arc that received via NetGalley. It usually takes me months, if not years, to continue a series, and I'm trying to be better about that, so I'm proud of myself for reading these back to back. And this was another great book. What a way to finish the series. Again, this had me gripped, and I love how the author leaves little breadcrumbs of foreshadowing throughout the book. It was a well-written, well-executed book, and I rated this one 4.5 stars. After that duology, I didn't know what I could possibly read next, so I decided to go for the comfort of a fanfic, and I read The Hogwarts Photography Club by Rogue Roxy. And this is a Hermione 8th year Hogwarts fic. This had absolutely everything I love in a fanfic. We had Ron bashing, the perfect Slytherin friendship group. It was funny and sweet, but it also had some darker, more reflective moments. I highly recommend this fic. I then moved on to Return to Hope Creek by Alyssa J. Montgomery, and this was a book that I was sent by Serendipity. This is a second chance romance about 2 retired pro athletes returning to their hometown in rural Australia. And guys, let me tell you, it caught me off guard just how much I loved this book. There are few romances that I love like this. It had the best small town vibes, and it really showcased a community coming together to look after their own. I loved both of the main characters, they were so sweet. This book is also very reflective, with both main characters dealing with their own personal issues. It had great disability rep, and there was also representation of non-conventional family units, including foster care. It was a great romance with such depth to the story. I rated it 4.5 stars.